So I thought this was mad interesting, and this is not the first time I have seen something like this. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna show you another instance here shortly. But I came across this post right here by Fierce Panda saying, I was so wrong about this game. I'm sorry for doubting. And they're talking about Marathon, of course, right? Panda said, when this game dropped, I was on the Arc bandwagon. All the info I saw online about it was biased BS, but I fell into the tribalism and didn't even give it a try. That was until 5 days ago. I was so tired of the cheating and weapon duplications in Arc, my buddy and I decided, screw it, let's give it a shot. The art style, the music, the fluid combat and movement, the intensity of the fights, everything is so good. I die a lot, but you're always unlocking stuff, so it's cool. And man, when we win, it's so satisfying. I can't get over how cool everything looks. It's mesmerizing. Like a silkworm is giving me contracts to kill, real future stuff. This is why I play games. I hate that we live in an age where people stress player counts. Trust the process. More players like me will be coming soon. I don't care if there's only 100 people online. I'll be one of them for the foreseeable future. Stay up runners. And I read this and was like, interesting. Very, very interesting, right? So before I have anything to say, I want to show y'all something else here. And I came across this on Twitter, or X, formerly known as Twitter. Gosh, that's a little bit of a tongue twister for your boy. The homie Hollowtide actually tweeted this, and I seen this on the timeline and I was like, dang, bro, for real? And then I just kind of chuckled, right? He said this was the comment on his latest marathon video. Man, and by the way, if you aren't subscribed to Hollowtide, make sure you go sub to Hollowtide. The homie's the truth, all right? But anyways, this comment said, I have to apologize. I didn't play this game until this weekend and I was hating on it. I did try the server slam or whatever it was. After actually playing though, I realized I was a jackass for hating on it and I really hope it doesn't fail. The game is a blast, and if you just do what the game wants you to do at the very beginning and not skip all of the menu stuff, it all makes sense. So hopefully this game turns around and is here for the long haul. And when I seen this too, I was like, okay, interesting. Very, very interesting. And the reason why I say it's interesting is because I believe some people are starting to use their brains for themselves, right? They're unplugging from the hive mind and actually trying marathon for themselves and coming to the realization that, oh, this game is actually kind of lit. It's actually pretty lit, right? And look, don't get me wrong. There may be people that unplug from the hive mind, try marathon, and it's not their jam, and that's cool. But ultimately, I want to continue challenging people to think for themselves. All people do is they get on the hate bandwagon for a myriad of reasons, right? Whether if you talk about the art scandal back last year with Anti-Rio, right? Or if you are a Destiny lover and you are just angry at, I don't know, at somebody, at Bungie, at the higher ups at Bungie, at Sony, at the higher ups at Sony, whoever, because they're ceasing operations for Destiny 2, right? So you want Marathon to pay as a byproduct of that, right? And look, if that's your prerogative and you came to that conclusion on your own and you feel like, you know, voting with your wallet or boycotting with your wallet is your MO, that's cool. Like, I respect that. It is what it is, right? Like, this is a free country. You can do what you like. If you don't live in the United States and you still do that, that's all good. It's your money. It's pretty much what I'm saying, right? And look, that's all good and I respect that, right? But the thing is, when people have blind hate because their favorite content creator says hate that, or yeah, I mean, for the most part, the favorite content creator says, no, screw that game, or they just read an article or heard some BS and they buy into that propaganda and they never give it a go for themselves in any capacity. I'm like, come on, man, come on, because more times than not, and look, those were just two examples that I showed you all, but I've been seeing time and time again, whether if it's on Reddit, whether if it's on Twitter, whether if it's in my comments, I've seen people have a hate boner for Marathon and comment and say something like, you know what, I kind of was wrong. I tried the game and it's lit, right? And I've even read comments where people are like, hey, look, I tried the game. I can see where the appeal is, but it just isn't for me. And again, I respect that so much, right? So I challenge everybody, every single person, whether if you are a Marathon aficionado and you love it, or if you are a hater, because I do have a lot of haters that watch these videos. If you are a hater, I challenge you. Unplug from the hive mind. Unplug that USB cord out your brain and give Marathon a try. I don't know what the refund policies are like on Xbox or PlayStation. So if the refund policies suck, then don't spend any money on it. Just wait until the next free-to-play weekend, because I'm sure another one will pop up at some point in time, right? If you are on PC, you got 2 hours to try it on Steam. Now, I will let you know in 2 hours, you will not get through all you need to get through to fully experience the game. But if you can see and you can kind of like see where the game is going, right? Ignore how fast your heat builds up and all that stuff, but you enjoy the gunplay and kind of are vibing with the aesthetic and what's going on there, keep rocking with it. Trust me, keep rocking with it, and you will get some enjoyment out of it, right? It may not be your favorite game in the world, right? You may not play more than 50 hours, but I'm gonna be honest, a $40 expense for 50 hours worth of gameplay. I mean, I've spent $40 on things that have lasted me for an hour or maybe not even an hour, right? So it's like, you get your bang for buck in that regard. And I just challenge you all to, again, unplug from the hive mind and make decisions for yourself, man. I get so frustrated when I get comments and I see people just regurgitating the same thing that their favorite content creator said on Twitter or on Instagram or on YouTube. And I'm just like, oh my gosh, you're just not using your brain for yourself, man. Like, come on. I would much rather you be a hater and be creative because you're hating out of your own, like out of your own volition, versus just hating because your favorite content creator told you to hate and you thought it was cool to mimic them, right? You love watching Asmongold, and Asmongold says everything is woke now, so that's what you do. You just walk around saying whoa, whoa, whoa. Like, it's like, bro, come on, man. Like, because that's a reflection of you. That's a reflection of you, and that just goes to show that, hey man, look, yeah, you're I ain't even gonna say it. I ain't gonna say it. But all in all, though, how are you all feeling? If you made it to this point in the video, I would love to hear down in the comments, like, have you all experienced this in any capacity? Have you all came across anybody that hated Marathon and then played it and actually fell in love with it, or actually thought the game was cool? Or were you one of those people? Again, let me know down in the comments. I don't get to reply to everyone, but I still appreciate them all nonetheless. And I love you all nonetheless, bar none. No matter if you hate Marathon, if you hate me, or if you love Marathon and you love me, I still love you nonetheless, all right? It's been your boy, Cray. We are signing out. I'll catch you all in the next one, and until then, we out.